enemies are getting less in certain spots, or it's just maybe it's getting easier. The other thing too is, so a fun fact about Diablo 2 in general is when you close out of the game and you open the game up again, the game seems to like refresh the difficulty sometimes of certain types of enemies. Now, they are like set to a specific level for the zone, right? That's just mandatory shit. But there are certain types that obviously like are stronger or harder to beat than others. Like these bugs are not hard to beat. Whoever has the electricity, soul venom in the back, needs to stay exactly where he is. Venom, extra fast lightning, enchanted, spectral hit. You stay where you are, mate. You stay exactly over there. I'm not getting hit by the lightning. Anywho, so certain ones are like easier and harder to kill and stuff. And so certain weeks when I play this game are easier than others to progress through the map. But when it's closing and reopening multiple times in one day, I have noticed the difficulty changing and waning. Like the first login was good, the second login was hard, the third wasn't too bad, the fourth wasn't too bad. I can't remember the rest. It's all been like pretty okay since then. As long as I stay where I am. Hold on, Valkyrie's gonna die in a hot second. I didn't really want you to be able to move forwards because now the lightning can move forwards. Hold on. Oh, fuck. Hold on. 5 minutes. Sorry, almost 6. Oh, so there is a 5-minute one. Okay. Alright, it's 5 minutes and 45 seconds. I knew that there was one that was ultra quick. Okay. Here we go again. It's bringing the average down. So we've got 10 minutes, 22 minutes, 14 minutes, and 5 minutes. Like I said, I'm just gonna play until like I kind of can't with this tonight. I'm just gonna keep going because like I do want to find out roughly how long I've got, but I also want to actually like progress past here. The other thing too is it's gonna show, like we were gonna have a look at the internet usage in general tomorrow, to see how much my stream uses and stuff. But the funny thing is, it's gonna show wherever the game drops out and how much the game's using too. Just kind of funny, unintentional logging of game internet usage. Now I got 400, and do I still have something in here? No, I do have money to put away. Alright, well we go again. We've almost got another bar. So we're actually ahead by almost 1 whole bar. We're actually nearly ahead by like more than that. That's okay. We've got only a couple more. Leave it alone. Leave it alone, Eliza. Okay. We've got just a couple more to go before I can get a level. Whoops, I clicked on something. Oh god. That's not what I want. Go back to that. And where's my tablet? Go back to here. Okay. That's not going to help me, but they are fighting for me, so it doesn't matter. The enemies aren't on me. But yeah, like I said, I don't have a problem with doing this area a whole heap. It's just that the inconsistency of time frame that I have to like play in the area. I thought it was like 30 minutes and 20 minutes. And it seems like 10 and then 5. And I'm wondering if it's going through cycles, because if it gives me a full 30 minutes, I should get a level. And if it gets progressively less, which was also the other thing I was trying to work out, was it getting progressively less and less time, which it sort of seems like it goes long and then a short and then a long and a short again, which is kind of interesting because then I can compensate for that. I also will do at least one offline test with this area. Okay, I will do one online test where I log into the game and sit in the town in Act 4, and I'll put a timer on and I'll see how long it lets me sit in town without going outside. And if it's good for, like, I'll just leave the game running, right? I'll just leave it running and I'll do something else for a while. But if it doesn't have a problem in town, then it's only this area, like Act 4 outside, right? I'll even like fucking get some internet usage going. I watch somebody's stream or something, so it like chugs a little bit as if I was streaming. So no worries, Sniper. But yeah, we've got a lot of, like, I'll tell you what though, until I clear this area, or I get the waypoint's going to be the biggest difference, honestly. Because when I get the waypoint for the River of Flame, I can at least start from that spot the next time, you know, instead of having to come back down this end. It would be kind of like there was an area in Cross that did the same thing, where it took me forever to move through it. Are you even hitting this guy? Sort of. Taking a while. But yeah, Karas did this, but it just didn't crash like this. Act 4 is very, very... Oh, shit. Fuck. Hold on. Don't die. I don't want to lose the XP. Obviously, I don't want to die either in the game, but, like, generally speaking, I want to get a level. Because I'm not killing them too slowly, and getting a level isn't going to, like, increase me massively or anything. I think it goes up by, like, 1 or 2 points for most things. But yeah, it will help. Alright, mate. Come on, I need you to... I don't really want your fire, sir. There we go.
I can't carry anymore.
Oh, how am I not able to carry that? Okay, fair. Checkmate with that. There you go. Alright, let's just quickly kill whatever's up in here. There's nothing up in here. Interesting. Let's go back and save it then. Okay, we've nearly got 1 whole extra bar of XP. Then we've got 3 more to go. It's progress, people. It's progress. It's progress. It's taken a month in the making. I'm not joking. This has been... it's been such a slog for this area. Okay, so I actually said at the very beginning of this area, I'm not a huge fan of it. I'm not a huge fan of Act 4. It's not up there in, like, my top ones, right? But I'm spending so much extra time here, and it's just like, oh, can I not? You know, if it was like, I don't hate like Act 5 either or anything like that, but if this was happening in the Rogue encampment or Lucaline, I would have no issues at all. I'd be like, hell yeah, extra time to waste in this zone that I love, you know? So I got No Longer Fears Cold. All these guys kind of do fire though. Just saying. That seems like an odd thing to grant me in hindsight. I might actually put Valkyrie behind here. You work on those two. Yeah, actually, that's perfect. You work on that one guy. I'll work on this guy. Liza's going to help me. Decoy's going to hold off the other two. The bugs aren't going to help Valkyrie, but this is fine. See what I mean with the Pit Lords? It takes ages to kill one of these fuckers. We had so many of these earlier. Where those big, like, Urdarks were, they were these. They were these guys. And it was just taking forever to get through them. Because they're immune to fire, obviously, and I do fire. I put a decoy back there for the bugs. There we go. Ash with bow. Yeah, you know, I really would have loved all the amazing drops of last week. The thing was that after it crashed like 3 or so times, I think, last week, I ended up stopping the stream. And I could have kept going. I had the energy and I really wanted to play, and I was enjoying the extra drops and shit, and I just sort of stopped because I'm like, oh, you know, it's just one night. Or no, it's not just one night. This has been all night for a couple of weeks, so it really wouldn't have mattered. Alright, you lot are almost dead. Okay, get that. Come on. Put a decoy up there because there's more enemies up ahead of us. There's this mother. I knew there would be one of these in here somewhere. Mate, come on. Don't you poison me. Don't you poison Valkyrie either. You can't. I was going to say, I don't think they can poison us up close, but I think they can. Hold on, get out of there. Alright. These guys are so easy to kill as a group. You just set them on barbecue. Barbecue mode. Alright. There's a heap of them in here. Hold on. Let me put a decoy up way back at the back. And let's get you guys on fire. Oh, man. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that it was only that first part area that was glitching with Diablo. Because I was really hoping that we'd get past there and then it would stop, like, crashing. And we'd be able to just progress and stuff, but I wasn't really expecting to have a time limit issue more so than area, because we have progressed much further than it a few times over. Alright, hold on. I kind of need Eliza to come join us up here. I need to move back to you guys are stealing my mana. Okay, if I can kill this group, we'll go back. Let me just stand over about here. It'd be really great if Eliza could come and join us, because I could really do with another set of arrows getting thrown around in here. But we're just going to have to deal with what we've got. And Valkyrie is dying from the poison, so let's get a fresh one of her. And get you dead. I honestly could do with a little tiny bit of healing, but fine, we'll get there. One of the bugs is underground, so okay, it is underground. There it is. Alright, mate. Okay, so the thing does stay. I just haven't seen it for a while, obviously. Let's put another decoy out the back there. There's a pit lord in here, that's what the problem is. Can you swap over my... There we go. I need that weapon for just a second. I haven't had to use my fucking offhand weapon so much. I'm supposed to be using my fucking forehand weapon as much as possible, but because I'm doing this, like, triple, quadruple, sextuple fucking backtrapping stuff, it's just whatever can get us through an area fast enough. Alright. Mate.
Yes.
I need to identify my shit so we can keep going.
What do you need?
Well, realistically, I kind of need the game to stop crashing, but I don't think you have that for sale in your wares, you know? It's just, it's like a unusually rare item at the moment. Nobody can offer it. Alright. Get a little bit more health. And another one of those. Not that one. I want this one. I'm good for arrows. I've got a little bit of money to dump. And got nothing in there. Alright. We've got 3 solid bars now before a level. So either we do this a few more times or mate. You know what? I kind of miss the mages, I'll be honest. As hard as they were to deal with, I kind of like them a lot more than these guys. And the mana draining cunts. Definitely not a huge fan of those. But like, yeah, the skeletal mage things, they were really cool. They just visually are just very cool. Alright, hold on. Let's put a decoy up there. That's already broken. Interesting. I set this whole bridge on fire. Back me up there and let's put a decoy in the thick of it. Basically everything here is flammable. I'll tell you what though, I've got like a hell of a sweaty hand doing this. Because I don't usually like fucking speed run anything. And I'm not usually trying to like... I mean, I do generally carefully play Diablo, but like... Not to this extent where I'm like trying to keep my XP and stuff by going back into town and stuff non-stop. And not to that extent. It's surprisingly, like, I'm still cold. So it's like still a cold night and stuff. But yeah. Oh man. Alright. We've got a couple more of you guys to go. I'll go back into town again. I don't even know where you came from, sir. You just came out of the fucking lava either. Okay. The only thing is they're also not super dropping much at the moment either. I noticed. So I have noticed this a couple of times with Diablo is if you do an area a lot of times, you don't get a lot of loot from it. And the way Diablo works is you should, but I did notice that sometimes it does not. So I know it's not the game doing anything specific for that, but I just find like certain creatures don't drop loot. And I've got those certain creatures at the moment. Alright, got that. We've still got 300 arrows. We're still good for that. Let's drop off some money. The only good thing is I am bringing back a tiny amount of gold to count for the, you know, all the health potions, all the fucking town portals and shit. Alright. Let me get you guys dead, mate. This isn't too bad to have them like that. Let me put a decoy over there. Yeah, you guys go play with her. I'll help work on you. If Eliza can back me up with this guy. There we go. Get you dead. That way you can work on these bastards because they'll steal my mana if I'm too close to them. They'll just suck that right out. Whereas I don't think they do anything to my Valkyrie. So, you know. Bolts, keys. Alright, it would be nice to see like some downward progression here. Because every time I walk down here we get a crash as well. I feel like it's like almost an area. So after I kill these couple of guys here, I'll go back into town before trying to move downwards. Alright, we're freezing people here. Okay, cool. Let's go back. Got that saved. I don't think I'm carrying anything spectacular. I think I'm carrying like bolts or something. There we go. I need health and I need a portal and we go back in. We got that little spick of XP saved. Let's move forwards. There's the group. Okay. Now, this group seems to be where we're crashing tonight. Now, this is about as far as we keep getting. We're almost 14 minutes in. And let's see if we can just get a bit more of the map. I don't know if above goes anywhere or below goes anywhere. This is the other problem with like the mazy kind of maps, is making sure that I run everywhere. So I don't know if down is going to take us forwards or not. But I'm just committing to a direction and we're going to clear that direction. It's literally what I said when we got into this a couple of weeks ago. I'm just like, nope. I feel like I'm going one way, that's the way we're going to go. Alright, there's going to be a heap of things here in a second. Let's put you there. Alright, Eliza's not even down in here yet. Get you dead, mate. Now, I did put a decoy behind me for the bugs that are going to eventually pop back there, but okay. Valkyrie's nearly dead. Hold on, let's get a new one of you. Let me help you with this guy. The bug is already squished behind me. Get me some health. Alright. Yeah, there goes the beetles. Hello, somebody's got a special aura. Mate, what have you got on? What have you got? Nothing special on you. Must be further ahead. Yeah, I know. I've got no mana because of this guy. Ooh. I like the aura. I like the sound of the aura. I don't know what it is. Back up, back up. Fucking holy shit balls. Back the fuck up. Put Valkyrie there, put a decoy there. I will help with this one. Eliza is poisoned. Of course she is. Let me help with this one dude here. Are you the aura guy? No, no. They're just coming up. I don't, hold on. I need a new, there we go. Put a decoy up. Oh, there he is. No, no. Is the green one? Let's just fucking back up a bit. Put a decoy there. Dragons on the dead. I'm sorry, I saw lightning. I saw something enchanted. Or enchanted demon. I don't know what else yet. Hold on. He's in here somewhere. Hold on, let's get rid of you because you're right next to me. Come on, Eliza. You can take a couple of hits from this bloke while I help you with him. Come on. Eliza. Fucking hell. Okay, we gotta back up. I can't keep Eliza alive. There she goes. Let me back. Mate, why are you so fast? Mate, play with the fucking Valkyrie. Play with her. Okay, let me put a fucking fresh one over here. I don't have any more life. Fuck it, I'm going back in. Okay, that could actually be useful because that group's going to be hard to beat. At least Eliza has finally capped how much she is going up. I have not seen her price increase for ages, and she has died a lot here. Like, I'm talking like a lot. She's just like... Eliza has spent more time being dead in this area than anywhere else, I think. To be fair, there was that Viper Temple where she was dead for quite a long time. But I also couldn't get to my shit, so there was no point bringing her back in to die repetitively. Okay. So, new portal, there is one guy here, and we will get you dead, sir. Okay, he's dead. Let's get a new decoy over there. Bug's dead. Oh, that looks so cool. Hold on. That looks amazing. Oh, jeez. I like that the ground is making us, like, glow and shit. That's really nice. Okay, so let's put a new one of you over there. So some of you should hopefully go over to the decoy. No, decoy just got automatically dispelled. And somebody's attacking Eliza. It's a regular pit lord, but that's not great. Hold on. Let's put the decoy between. There you go. Okay, Eliza, if you can just move back a tiny bit, I could probably help you with this one. It should really be the other way around, but like, any amount of assistance is like really useful for her. Okay. And we've almost got this group. Dawn. Okay. Oh, Azula's stretching her beans again. She's so sleepy. She's just in a cat donut in front of me under the monitor. She's being cute. Azula's my cat for anybody that doesn't know. Alright, let's get another one of you down there. So somebody has the aura, it's you. And you care not for decoys. So you also do mana burn. Fantastic. That is not what we need in this group right now. But if I can kill anything and everything else that is causing us to lose mana and shit, like this guy down here that's immune to lightning, but is definitely still within my reach. There we go. Okay, he's dead. Oh god. No, play with that. That would be what that is. Okay, that would be what the aura on me that's fucking doing mana burn is going on about. It's that guy casting it. Mate, fucking die. Alright, let's go for it. Let's get a couple of hits on you. He's not hitting me, so this is working well. As long as Valkyrie can stay alive for just another couple of seconds. There we go. Jesus, he almost killed me. Back off, back off. Oh man. Okay, there is healing in here. Okay, good. I need that healing. Alright. Now I've got some healing. I can take this on. Back got some food now. Nice. What did you grab to eat? Going back to town quickly. So, we had a 5-minute crash and now we're up to about 19 minutes. And that's where we're at the moment. So it could crash in another like 2-3 minutes. Or I would really like it to get up to like half an hour. That would be really nice. Alright, top up my arrows. But yeah, aside from that, you really haven't missed much. We have got the tiniest speck of progress right now. So when I go back in, we're going to move forwards a tiny bit. And we got some progress earlier tonight too, just as Andre raided us. So we got progress 40 minutes ago. Alright, so maybe not. We did get all the way down here. Yeah, okay, we got all the way down here. This is new. This area is new. And we've fought most of the things down here. So this little area down here we haven't been in before so far in hell. We're making a tiny bit of progress. There could be somewhere up there. I don't know. I'm just committing to... Oh god, it's him. It's him. It's Hephaestus, the fucking armorer. Oh my god. This is not what I was ready for. I was not ready for this. Yeah, I know. I've got to bring the soulstone down here, but this guy's like all lightning and he's a lot of killing everything, and oh god, he wants to chase me. You know what, Eliza, if you could just stay alive, and Valkyrie, like, please leave her alone. Oh, he was hell-bent on killing Eliza. I need to move a tiny bit. Let me get a new one of you. You stay there playing with him. I'm in a good spot here. If you could just hang 10 there for like a minute. Oh, please don't lock onto me. Don't lock onto me. I cannot take an electric hit from you. I can't walk back across there right now. Hold on, let me back across here. Okay, I'm in a spot. Oh my god. Cliff her. Let me move. Let me move. Okay, good spot. Good spot. Good hustle, people. I don't have that much health left. He has so much health and he's immune to fire. And Eliza is dead. Oh my god. Okay, if I could kill him and I could go back into town and I could get the XP from killing him, we will have done the first quest in a long time. Oh my god. No, another one. I need another one. I need another one right now. There we go. Okay, cool. I've still got mana for this. I can't go and hit him. I can't take a hit from him up close. I just cannot. So I'm getting hurt from something. There goes my health. I don't have any more health. Fuck. Mate, you were right near my portal. I'll tell you what. Let me just... Oh, fuck. Not you. Let me go back across the thing, maybe. Let me go over here and put my portal all the way over here. I need health for this. Go in the thing. Get Eliza back too. He beelined for Eliza hard then.
Good evening.
I didn't have anything. I didn't pick up anything. No, Azul is stretching. She's being so cute. Alright. Mate.
Greetings.
I knew he was in here somewhere. The only saving grace about this is if I do kill him, he is a massive chunk of XP. But I remember the waypoint being after him. Okay. So, okay, we've got a bit of this. So the next waypoint should... maybe it isn't as far in here as I thought. Mate, I do not want you down here. I don't want none of this shit down here. And where can I stand that I'm not getting hit? Hold on. Let's get a new Valkyrie up straight away. No, I'm not in a good spot there. There's a good spot. Eliza, can you maybe not? Eliza, come with me, sweetie. There you go. Come, no. Yeah, that's great. Go back there. Go back over there. You go over there. I'll stand over here. This is great. Okay, we can maybe do something about this. Everybody hold your positions. Nobody crash. Fucking just give me some time. I'm getting hurt from aura. Okay, I'm too close. Alright, that's fair. If I'm too close, I'm too close. And Valkyrie's not getting hurt, which means he's hitting decoy. If I could stand next to him and hit him, I would, but if his electricity hits me, I'm fucked. I would immediately just crumple and die from electric hit. So we're gonna stand back. Am I too close here? I'm not getting hit by the aura. I'm close enough, but not close enough. Get another decoy in there. You can play with her. Lightning's missing everyone. Except Valkyrie. There we go. Okay, you have turned around, but the path of the lightning should be the same. Oh, please, just let me kill this guy and go back into town. I think he drops the mallet. If I could grab that before I go back in, that would also be really great. But, my god. Okay, new Valkyrie. Let's put you on the other side. That's not the side that I wanted. I'm getting hit by aura. I'm too close. I don't know if I'm in a good spot over here, but its lightning's mostly going backwards, so, you know, whatever works. Can I put that over there? There we go. Oh god. Oh man. Okay, I'll take the aura. I don't care. The aura's not hurting me as much as the lightning did. Where I was standing, I must have hit like 4 fucking bolts of lightning. Oh my god. Okay, new Valkyrie. Fresh Valkyrie. Come on, Hephaestus. Let me kill you. Oh, she's dead again. I'll tell you what though, this decoy is absolutely holding it for everybody. The decoy is like holding the door open for me to handle this fight a little bit. Okay, new one. Okay, something else is hitting me beyond that because my health went down a chunk then. I'm getting like an arm cramp from this too. I've got like this like dart arm, kind of like sharp pain in my bicep. I'm like, oh man. I would love to have like a clicker counter to like count how many times I click my mouse sometimes when I'm playing Diablo, for real. Oh god. Oh man. Okay, he's dead. Give me that. Get me out of here. Oh my god, okay. Okay. So there's still going to be a heap of enemies in there, but first things first. Please don't crash. I can't put that in there, which means this thing has to go in the bin now. I don't care. It's going in there. Alright. Put that in there. Oh my god. Finally. I know I need that to destroy the thing, but I'm not going back in and out of the game with it on me. Not taking that risk. I'll sell my maiden spear. I don't care. I need that inventory space. Yes, I could have used up all of my rejuvenation potion, but I'd like to keep that for Diablo. You know, the fight against him where, like, obviously if it crashes and stuff, it's gonna be hell. To be fair, we're at 27 minutes. The longest we've had for most of the night. Okay, I'm gonna need more arrows than that. Okay, either way, I've saved my XP and I've saved the forge hammer. My god. It's a good enough weapon too. It doesn't do a lot of one-hand damage, but like that damage to undead and the fire resistant, pretty mint. Okay, let's throw another one. Now, I do have this group still down here, which tells me that the portal should be up there, I suspect. If the guy's down here. That kind of seems like the right kind of layout. Which I don't really mind if that's the case. Okay, it also does look like it's possible to clear down here in about half an hour. If I really run it for half an hour. Okay, let's see who else is left here. There's going to be some enemies. I didn't mean to resummon Valkyrie just then. I meant to put down a decoy, but I didn't realize I had my axe still on. Okay, let's get all the area. Let's kill all the enemies. I'm hearing some beetles. There is the forge. Man, if I could... if I could crush the soulstone and, like, get the waypoint in this one run, oh, I'd be so happy, because then I could at least, like, go from the waypoint. All of this would be done then. No, wrong button. No, I want W. There we go. I want to hit this guy specifically, personally. Alright. I gotta put a decoy up the back there for the guy that's casting the mana. And I need to back off and set some of these guys on fire. Because most of them will crisp up. Oh man. I have like some level of like happiness from like having fought him and not died. And having cleared at least to this far, because I don't recall the River of Flame being a big area. Now, I recall the area after the waypoint in the River of Flame being a maze, and that's going to be a shit show to get through. But there is a waypoint before it, which should allow me to at least get the waypoint, you know, and progress from there. I just got to get the rest of this area. Like I said, I don't really mind doing like a little bit of an extra longer stream for myself tonight, just to deal with this bullshit that we've had with the constant crashing. And I'm so sorry for everybody that's had to watch the same area over and over and over and over and over again. But is it just literally what's happening? Is this literally how the game is treating this playthrough? It's like, oh, you want progression? Yeah, no, let's just put that over there in a box and we can talk about that next week kind of thing. You know, instead of, oh, here's a level. Oh man, mind you, I have spent a great deal of this area dying. Not down here. Well, yes, down here, but also mostly upstairs. The crashes have not been helping. If I can kill you guys, and I can get this area. I've got most of this corner of the map. There's not that many enemies in here. Thankfully. Honestly, there also hasn't been that many boss people down here, too. If you notice, like, hold on, let me do a quick run around and get most of this map area. I'll try to get all the enemies back over into one pile too, because they're kind of a little bit spread out. Let me get this corner. Okay. So I've got most of this area except for the actual Hellforge. I haven't walked up there myself. Come on, mate. I need you to die. Oh, Eliza's in an interesting spot for being poisoned and shit. Oh, they're playing with my decoy. I was gonna say, why aren't they following me? That explains everything. I didn't realize that I left a decoy over here. I just... at least they kind of stayed where they were. Sort of useful. Honestly. Mate. You're dead. Oh. The only thing that concerns me deeply with the crashing is that it comes at like random intervals. And it's not consistent. If I could say that it's every 30 minutes, I could work with every 30 minutes. Like, I could at least put a progression marker and be like, this area forwards or something like that, you know, or whatever. But it's not like that. Alright. This is the Hellforge hammer. Cool. Okay.
Impossible.
No, I want to go back in here. Alright, I've clicked the thing.
Yes.
In. No. Okay, give me this. We're going to take that back in there. Now... oh yeah, I need Mephisto Soulstone Door. Okay. Where did I... put that? I didn't just do that then. Oh, it's on it already. It just automatically took it from my stash and put it in there. I thought I always had to bring it in. I'm genuinely saying I used to purposely wait to touch that thing and bring the Soulstone in with the hammer. I didn't know that it did it automatically, and I don't know if that's part of Resurrected or if that's part of the original game. I don't actually know. But either way, we got the hammer. I'm just gonna put that on my second-hand one for a second there. Okay. I need to put my cash away too. Let's get that away. Alright, let's walk in and get this silly thing done. Oh my god. We completed a quest! If you guys can fucking believe it, we completed a fucking quest. Oh my god. Ooh. Pretty. Attack rating. I might actually keep that one. Anything that can help me with my attack rating would be greatly appreciated. I'll put that where we had Mephisto thingy. That's a very nice stone. Perfect amethyst. So, cold or mana. Attack rating. Oh, that does attack rating. I didn't realize that did attack rating for armor and helms. I could probably keep a diamond. I don't have to keep anything else at the moment, and that does life or fire damage. I think I had to sell my gems previously, didn't I? I wouldn't mind additional fire damage on a weapon in the future if I can socket something. Also, what is the rune? That's an interesting looking one. 30% chance of getting better magical items, or 25% chance of getting magical items. A better chance. That's pretty interesting. I don't hate it.
Hail to you, champion.
It would help me find shit, but I wouldn't waste a socket on that right now. Maybe in the future, once my character is complete and I no longer need to worry about her like ability to do specific damage and shit, maybe, but not right now. Let me grab extra shit. We're good enough for arrows. I'll put back the thing. I can't believe we did a quest. I can't believe we did a quest with this many crashes. That's the part that I can't believe. Okay, let's leave that there. So we've got all this area. I'm glad I committed to going down. I really am. So we got that guy, we got him dead, we got progress, we got a quest. Now let's go up. Up should be to a waypoint, and I'll be fucking honest, if it is the waypoint, that will be the waypoint where we stop, because that will be our progress point going forwards, and we'll only have to go forwards from that fucking waypoint. But yeah, oh my god. I thought the waypoint for the River of Flame was much further ahead. I thought this place was a lot bigger than it is. I remember Act 4 being kind of tiny overall because it's not a lot of area. It's just really hard, usually. But yeah. Honestly, okay, it has been really bad at times, but it actually hasn't been that bad this time. Like, most of the time when I come through here, it's just trash. Trash in excess. Okay, let's bring you 3 or 4 over here. There's a special coming over too. I saw him up higher. Let's get rid of some of these mana burn bastards. I don't quite like where Eliza is standing, but it's not that big of a deal at the moment. I can get these guys fed while she's working on that group. Oh my god, I can't believe. I just can't fucking believe we've got progress and a quest. Like, my mind is a little bit boggled at this because of how long we've been working on the same spot. I kind of just thought that it was further in. But it is very nice. It's nice. Now we've only got the Kill Diablo quest to get. Oh man. I mean, that's pretty much a lot further ahead, but hold on, let me put a deeper up the back there. You guys can play with her at the back. Oh man. I wonder if it's just like the earlier area that's got the problem. Like, I'd love to absolutely just run through here and try to get the waypoint. But every time I've tried to do that in Act 4, I have ended up extremely dead. So we don't do that anymore. Just so that I can like have like a different spot to start from, but I'm not gonna do that. I've learnt my lesson with that bullshit. At least for Act 4. I can't promise anything for Act 5. I'll fucking do it again. But yeah. Oh man. What do we got? We got a little bit of a down area here. I'm gonna set that on fire. Hold on. Let me see if I can, there we go, kill the eggs before it hatches. Surprisingly, I don't know if you get as much XP from the like hatch lava as you would from just killing the egg itself, or if it's just a matter of like quantity of things attacking you over like what actually is there and stuff. I don't really know. We got a key. We'll get this corner. Okay, we'll get this other side. This isn't going anywhere over here. This is just, it's a corner with bugs in it, so that's okay. Hey, get off me. We've got this area, and then we've got the area above us. And the area above us, like, I don't know how far away it should be, but there should be a waypoint somewhere up there. Alright, everything here is kind of semi-flammable. I'm just going to set a lot of things on fire. That group specifically. I don't think anybody here is really taking that much damage. Valkyrie is like poisoned and that is hurting her. I'm sort of trying to think of if there was anywhere else in, say, Act 5 that crashed. Because I only remember Act 4 Nightmare being a crashy place. I actually went through my file saves earlier. The videos of it all. And the only other place that I had to re-clear was the crust. Like, literally crust. Was the only other place. At least that I marked that was for re-clearing. I did do, like, re-clears of certain areas to progress, but that was the only one where I actually spent time having to do it because we, like, not so much crash, but it just took so long to do. That and Dark Woods we took a while with, but that was more so I couldn't do the damage for it. Which, speaking of, I should go back to town in a hot second just to make sure I save some XP. So we're progressing really nicely up here. We've got a pit lord though. I'll tell you what, I'll go back anyway. I've got like a thumb cramp going. Oh man. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why my thumb is doing the cramping.
Congratulations, hero. Surely even Diablo himself sensed the fury unleashed when you smashed his brother's soul stone.
Oh man. I don't think that gives me the quest. I actually might need to talk to... Yeah, you.
Time has come to hunt down and destroy Diablo himself. But beware. The Lord of Terror is not to be underestimated. He single-handedly destroyed the town of Tristram and corrupted the last noble hero who tried to stop him. This time, you must defeat him for good. Only by destroying the soul stone which he carries will his spirit be banished forever. Good luck. Though this be our darkest hour, it may yet be your greatest moment.
Oh man. Quest. I think it's having a little bit of a problem with that quest. I don't know if you guys noticed, but that's the third time it's done that. I'm not mad, I love the sound, but like, yeah, it's definitely the game that confirms it for me because like it's shown the same animation and same sound 3 times for one quest. It's definitely the game. Oh man. I have extra keys. Strength and attack rating. Actually, quite a lot of things do attack rating, don't they? That's why it's keeping those. Now, I do want to keep that. I do want to keep all those. Now, we have 2.5 bars until I get a level. I have spent so much excessive money buying health, mana, and town portals specifically, plus the arrows. Previously, I didn't have the space in here. I should really be holding the space, but yeah. Alright, let's keep going. There is a pit lord and stuff. I'll tell you what, it would be great if Valkyrie could come and work with him. There we go. I'll stand back behind him and I will get all these guys up here. Something is hurting me. Something's hitting me for me to be casting that. So unless it doesn't know where this guy is actually standing in relation to me, and it's counting his fire as like clipping me, maybe? Either way, like, if I can get past this area, my only real concern then is with fighting Diablo. Because if any of these glitches apply to him or his, like, you know his area where you like open up the summoning circly thingies and it like unleashes certain enemies and stuff? If it does this, like, doesn't quite know where I am in the game in relation to a character, and then it does like the crashing and stuff, like, I don't care if, oh, nearly. I don't care if I have to fight Diablo 100 times. I've probably done that in my youth anyway. But like, all I care about is like not accidentally dying from like, say, like an aura or something like that that's hitting me when nothing is actually hitting me or something like that. You know, not specifically an aura, but something acting like an aura, like earlier. Like with the skeletal mage guys that were hitting me from around the corner when I wasn't in line of sight to their attacks, stuff like that. That kind of crap I care about, because I will go up against them. They are some of the enemies that you go up against with Diablo. I do like the fact that when my original Diablo 2 character, not my Resurrected, but my original character, when I got her to be basically OP, I would run into Sanctuary, I'd open up all the seals and summon Diablo. Basically, like, go stand in the middle, bring all the enemies to me, kill him, kill their enemies, and then, like work on him and stuff. And it was, like, so fucking quick. This is gonna be, like, it's gonna be slow going. I gotta admit that at least I never had to bust out charms to deal with these guys. I'm happy about that, like, little aspect, because I was getting really close as we were kind of glitching out more and more. I was like, if I have to make myself stronger to deal with the problem that this game is having actively, I will, because it's not part of the normal gameplay. It's kind of like, you remember the bat in Luke-Galane, the bat that kept healing itself? Like, it was actively healing itself faster than we could kill it. And it was like staying stuck to the wall so that it was never actually taking damage and stuff. That one that we spent like 20-40 minutes killing, but we eventually killed. It would be exactly the same kind of situation as that. It would just be like, mind you, like, glitches do happen. Like, no game's perfect and stuff, but the only good thing is, with Diablo 2, I've played the shit out of it. I know what isn't normal for this game. So when I see crap like that, I can at least be like, oh yeah, no, that's not normal, you know? And be like, okay, well, do I deal with it in a normal player way, or do I try to deal with it in a creative manner? Because it's a glitch, you know? Oh man, every time it lags out, opening up an inventory or something, I kind of low-key freak out. Because I'm concerned that it's going to crash. I'm deeply just concerned that it's going to crash any minute anyway. This is the longest we've got at 46 minutes. Oh my god. 46 whole minutes of Diablo. Bliss. Bliss in all the senses of being able to just play and progress. And like I said, tonight I'm just going to give it the time that it needs. If it doesn't crash and we move forwards and I can get to the waypoint, yay. If not, I'm happy enough to go back and play through and try to get to the waypoint. Obviously, there will be a point where I'm too exhausted and I won't keep going, but I just got to give it that time because I know that the game is not kind of doing what it's supposed to do because of the crashes. I also don't know if the crashes like are affecting it more, honestly. I know that bug's gonna pop back out. There we go. I actually wanted to kill the bug, but hold up. Actually, that's not where I really wanted to put you, but you know what? It kind of also works a little bit. I didn't mean to kill the entire group in front of me, but that works perfectly. Need more mana for this shit. I like how all the little bugs are like coming in here and they're trying to like go for decoy and shit. You've got the area above me. I don't mind dealing with blood maggots. I don't think that they're really this area's creature. I feel like they're... like, you know how we had like the Urdarks and then these guys and stuff? I feel like they're like... obviously everything in this game is a bit of repaint and stuff, but I just don't feel like this is the hellscape creatures that I'm expecting to have to deal with. Like the pit lords and the bone mages and like the rat things aren't too bad. We're okay. I see you over there, mate. I see your wings. I see your wings, sir. He thinks I can't see him, but like I can totally see him. Alright, mate. I don't really want to be cornered down here with you, but if it's you and me, as long as you don't hit me too hard, I should be able to take this. Eliza's coming down, maybe to help. Oh, good work. She actually did come down to help. I thought she was just going to come down to like stand and turn around and like fight somebody else. She does that from time to time, but yeah. Alright. Oh man. Could you imagine if we also got like a level in amongst this? Like that would just be a momentous situation to like bypass all of it. Like of course I have like a sense of relief for this stuff because I'm concerned that like what if the game keeps crashing and I can't get past this area? Like if it just doesn't let me, you know, like what do I do with that? What can I do with that? Like I can't just stagnate a character progress and stuff. This is why we're going with the just fucking pushing through part. He's actually a lot closer to the front area. Like the forge is a lot closer to the start area than I really remember it being. I kind of remember him being like closer to the waypoint. It might have just been closer to the waypoint in Nightmare. Nightmare, I feel like I went through the River of Flame forever before I found him. Mind you, I could have just taken the wrong way and got lost.
What do you need?
That could have also happened. I don't know that for sure. I need more of this and probably need one more waypoint. Are we going for arrows? Yeah, we need more. Honestly, I'm not picking up that much stuff. I wouldn't mind just holding on to the arrows on me. Not like that. Give me that back. That's not what I meant. It's kind of what I meant, but it's not what I meant. I meant I was going to put them in my cube. Okay. I clicked something, then it did something. Anyway. Okay. So we've got this corner. Let's keep going. Got almost another... Whoa, hello group. I could probably kill most of you guys from here actually. There, let's put a decoy over there and let's put Valkyrie over. Oh yeah. Somebody's stealing my mana and they shouldn't be from here. That's still so much of my mana just then. Yep, there we go. Okay, he's dead. This is more what I kind of remember. Maybe invincible. No worries. This is more what I remember the River of Fire looking like. Mind you, like we did just spend... I'll have to go back and have a look at it, but I'm pretty sure we've spent like probably 3 or 4 hours in that first part redoing it. Forever. I'd love to have like a tally count of how many times I redid that. So far, I only know of 4. No, 5. 5 times, and I think we maybe had 3 crashes before that. So we've had, what, 7 crashes and 8 runs of it tonight? That's a hell of a fucking go. Alright, they're mostly dead. I'll come back to them in a second. Because I want to fight these guys. Come back down here. Alright, the only reason why I want to fight these guys is I'm kind of running out of mana doing that, and they'll come down to me anyway. I don't quite like where Eliza went to stand, but they're not that interested in her, which is good. Alright, we've got this error at the map. It's getting killed. I don't need to be this point blank to him, but it's fine. And Zula's being adorable on the other side of the desk, which is also very sweet. It's very nice to have cat support. It's always good to have cat support, you know. That backup. Alright, mate. I mustn't have been hitting you, or you fully replenish yourself. I'm killing him a lot faster than I was before. I feel like the game is maybe having some mercy on me, which, you know, I'm extremely grateful for because, my god, has it been something. Waypoint! Oh my god, we got the waypoint. Take me to town. Okay, we got another save. Oh my god.
Hello.
We've got the waypoint, we've got the... what do you call it? The fucking...
Hail to you, champion.
Get out of my inventory. We've got the waypoint, we've got the quest, we got the other quest. I could... Oh my god, let me just look out my wrist a bit. I kind of think I'm just going to progress forwards and see how we go. Because right now the game isn't crashing actively. If it crashes and we've gone forwards past this waypoint marker, okay, I'll take that for the night, and we'll start from the next area. But right now we've got River of Flame waypoint. Come on, you can do it, game. Let's get all this area. Okay, so we have everywhere else, which means if I come back in here, I only have to walk forwards. Do you guys know how exciting this is right now? We have worked so fucking hard to get here. Oh, hey, mate.
Proceed, hero, into Terror's lair. Know that Diablo's innermost sanctum is hidden by 5 seals. Only by opening each of these seals can you clear your way to the final battle.
Okay. Look, mate, what I'm going for right now, what I'm hoping for in this moment, is enough to get a level before I have to fight Diablo. Okay? That's what I'm hoping for. I'm gonna take this super carefully if I can. Try to just kill a few things, get a little spot, move forwards, commit to one side. Nope, you guys both that. Alright, it'd be really good if Valkyrie could, like, be over there. Hold on. Get in the battle, sweet up. Okay. Yeah, Eliza's just chilling with us, it's fine. So we're going to try to take a lane and progress with it. And then I don't care if we've got to re-clear this whole fucking area. I do not care. We have the waypoint. It is safe. All I'm trying to do now is save a little bit of XP. If we get into the Sanctuary and it's still running smoothly, I'm gonna go for it. Okay? If it crashes and I'm up against like Diablo or any number of his minions, I will call it a night. That's how I'm gonna go with the rest of this. So it's probably gonna be maybe up to a 4-hour stream. Take. Depending on how finicky Diablo wants to be with this. But oh man. So exciting. Because I remember every time I went through like Act 4 was always such a short little spit on my like video like series kind of part. Like I only have like a couple of saves of it. Whereas Hell has been like a massive set of reruns. Mostly because it's just been over and over again of the same area. But if I can take this slowly, I can stay back, I don't die, I just go one way or the other. Like, go back to town every so often. We could actually, like, progress. Mind you, I don't really want to go into, like, Act 5 as an 82. I feel like that's extremely low. I know that most of my characters have finished fighting Baal as, like, a level 90. But 81 is extremely low for starting Act 5. I should have like 2 or 3 more levels. Azula has found a bug. Alright. Well, she's found a bug and then she's lost the bug. I've found the bug and she doesn't realize it's behind her. But that's okay, she'll find it again. Unless there's 2 bugs, in which case, okay then. I'm not actually surprised because it's really, really cold tonight. And this room is really warm, so it wouldn't surprise me that a creature would be finding shelter in here. Although, unfortunately, Azula is very much a very competent little hunter for bugs and beetles and shit. So that bug's kind of probably walked into a